Look at that girl. Is that your cashmere?
Cashmere.
Hubba hubba. Okay, it's been 6 seconds. Let's start sharing.
All right.
Yes.
Sharing is caring. Where's my mask? Do you want the mic? I'm not setting up the mic.
No, it's fine.
Are you talking to the people?
Yeah, I'm just
What were you telling them?
I got something. This is important. I got something
Can
important.
we do a moment of silence?
I'm gonna do yeah.
Okay.
I was just sharing.
Yeah. We'll do the land acknowledgement and then I have something planned. Oh, I just made it go away.
Can you focus on the live feed and I'll do the sharing?
Okay. Here. Focus on the live feed. So you don't want me to share? I'm just about there. Hey, Dario.
That seems like one of those things where it's like, I asked you to focus on the live feed. And
Hello, everybody. Welcome to tonight's Rumble House prep time. From 7 to 9, we make art.
So
Rumble House will be with you in a minute for our 7 o'clock broadcast.
We are just we're just sharing all of the live feed, and so this is Rumble 441 tonight. I will start like we always do. Is it okay if I start with the
Yes, please.
land acknowledgement?
Yes.
Okay.
Of course. Why would you do? Of course.
No, I mean, like, is it okay if I start? Okay. So, yay! Thanks, Aunt Christine. Oh, I just moved that.
So something I've noticed, and this used to really wig us out, is it seems to get really busy in here around 10 to 15 minutes after 7.
Yeah.
So previously at 7 o'clock, if there's 4 people in here, I'd be going nuts on the inside, ready to just die. And now it's kind of okay.
It's nice, yeah.
It's actually kind of nice that it's quiet for a bit.
All right. So first we'll start this off. The Creator gifted us with this land that we are blessed to share and care for together. We acknowledge that the land we gather on, Mokinstis, is the ancestral territory of the Siksikai Sitapi, the Siksika, Gaianai, Pigani, and Umska Pigani. We acknowledge all the Treaty 7 signatories, including the Sutena people, as well as the Ayarhe Nakota nations, Bearspaw, Chiniki, and Wesley. This land is also the home of Métis Nation Region 3 and all others who call this place home. And for tonight, there is I just was going to read one of maybe the first piece of inspiration could be the balance of the wheel.
Sorry, Jess, can you step back a little bit to your left?
Left.
Yeah, just so that you're in the set. Yeah, thank you.
Not the
We like to see it. We like to see your beauty.
Okay, so first piece of inspiration. Nothing lasts forever. The universe we know must keep the balance of the wheel and master ebb and flow. Syntropy's the builder of order, life, and light, while entropy tears down again with chaos, death, and night. Nothing lasts forever. The stars will fade away, but entropy is on the wheel and so must yield someday. Time is like a stopwatch that hangs upon a chain, and when it stops, God winds the spring to start it up again. Nothing lasts forever. The wheel is fair but stern. However bright or bleak it seems, there comes another turn. So that's the first piece.
Is it hot in here?
Yeah, I turned it down. I don't know. It's I had it up before when it was really cold outside, Eric, and then I think I forgot to turn it down a little bit, which is my bad.
So yeah, we're just gonna take like a 1 minute of silence. As soon as that table stops moving. So we used to lose somebody probably once or twice a year at Rumble House, and we haven't lost anybody in a while through COVID. I think a lot of the people that come here probably did better during COVID. But this week we lost another gorilla, and that's why Jess is crying. And they sent her home from work today. And
I can't control my emotions here.
I'm luckily dead inside, so I'm able to carry on. It's not true. I actually cried a lot today too. So if we're a little emotional or moody tonight, it's just that we lost somebody, and all of that information will follow when the family talks about it more. And it just happens here because we're a community and we're a family. And I kind of imagine like my grandmother who went to church. Not to say that for work's sake that whatever. I would imagine being part of a community like Bonneville where you'd know everybody in your church, and you probably lose somebody once or twice a year, right? So we're not used to it. We used to be more resilient when it was happening twice a year, and COVID was just good to the artists of Calgary and the artists of Canada. I think that we had some time to recoup. Sometimes people lived better than they ever had before during COVID. So some of the losses that we were more firmed up, right, and ready for that punch, were harder than this one, or not as hard as this one. So this one's been a little hard, and we're just getting back used to appreciating just life in general. All right, minute of silence. We're not going to talk about anything. Okay, have a great night, you guys. Oh, we got to spin the wheel.
Yeah, we'll spin the wheel.
Thank you for sharing that. I could feel the emotion, but I wasn't sure why. So thank you for contextualizing that.
Awesome. Okay.
Is this like
We'll eat you alive.
let's do the Star Trek thing. I'll shake the camera and everybody get at one side like
Earthquake. Here, I'll do it too. Oh.
Are you doing the wheel or is that
Yeah,
what's
I was spinning it while you
There
were.
it is.
Oh wait, I
You
spun.
spun the wheel?
Oh, that's why you were moving that.
No, I wanted to do the Star Trek rattle. That's just how I roll.
We can spin it again.
Yeah. Did you come up with stuff?
Yeah, I was just.
You spun the wheel and told everybody the thing?
No, not yet. I was going to. Okay, first from red is best.
What? That is crap. Blue is best.
Ooh. I like my red
Let me
barrettes
just hold
the
this
best.
for you. Yeah. There you go.
My mom says you wear pink barrettes with a pink dress, but my red barrettes make my hair laugh. I like red barrettes the best.
I can do red barrettes tonight. Anybody else? Little red barrette.
Okay. So, chapter 24 from
Hold the book.
from the Little Prince.
There we go.
It was now 8 days since I'd broken down in the desert. No, I'm snotty and gross. It's an illusion.
There's no snot in your nose, I tell you.
It was now 8 days since I'd broken down in the desert, and I listened to the story of the merchant while drinking the last drop of my water supply. I said to the little prince, these memories of yours are quite delightful, but I haven't yet succeeded in repairing my plane. I have no water left to drink, and I too would be happy if I could walk slowly towards a spring of fresh water. My friend the fox said to me, my dear little chap, this has nothing to do with a fox. Why? Because we are going to die of thirst. He didn't follow my reasoning and replied, it is good to have had a friend, even if one is going to die. I am very happy to have had a friend. A fox is a friend.
Why would you do that to yourself?
I don't know. It just happened. I didn't do it on purpose.
Oh, I see. Vivian is backstage, FYI.
Here. And the last piece of inspiration. We are made of ancient suns, fueled by the fire of soul. We were meant to burn. Burn, mother, burn. As a poem from the River Troll that is also in the Awake in Gandertote poetry book. Woo! All right. So we're going to make art. I'm going to show some of the work that people have brought down this week. Is lots of beautiful work. And yeah, so we'll be here. And that is good.
Thank you.
Eric, go cough outside. I love you.
Hi, everyone.
Hi.
I'm here
What is that? Oh,
trying to find some inspiration to do I want to do like a winter scene, I think.
nice.
Not wishing snow on anyone, but I kind of like those winter scenes.
Well, we're definitely feeling the cold. There's no doubt about it.
But feeling the warm too. What's
It
with
was
those
so
Chinooks?
nice. Yeah, it was so
That's
nice.
true. Yes, that's true. You
2
hear the
days in a
furnace
row
kicking
where it's
on.
been almost hot.
14 degrees.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, Dusty, for putting up the event page for everyone. All right.
Thank you, Dusty.
So,
There's your keys.
Well, there's a cute suggestion. Kelly was saying, Viviana, you should do 2 kittens in the snow.
Mm. I just did a few kittens. I think I'm going to do. I wanted to do like a little bit of like a winter scene outside with like the mountains
Sky
and
booming and all that. Yeah. Like a
yeah, a
natural
little bit
kind of
like
setting.
because this was a fairly big canvas, right? So
Yeah.
I
Ooh,
wanted
Jess
to
is
be
holding
kind
up
of
something. Ooh,
what's that?
sorry. Jess is holding up something.
Oh,
Ooh.
so
it looks like a queen.
yeah. So this is by Jennifer Peters. Or Jennifer Peters. Whoa. Now I'm thinking about Gorilla House. Jennifer Waters dropped this off earlier today. So this is the Empress. Really, this is so beautiful.
I love so female focused.
Yeah.
I wonder how many young people nowadays know that symbol at the top is a symbol for a female.
Totally.
Which one?
Oh, sorry. Yeah, female. Yep, in the corner there.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah, I have a. Oh, it's not on the screen. On my in manifesto, I have the for the feminist with the fist up in the middle of it, like that with the fist.
Right.
Just in general, near the door.
Oh, that's very summery for such a wintry experience.
Yeah, I love the warm colors. So the opening is $70.
Okay. What time is it?
It is 7.
19.
I lost my money though, but yeah, I have been really slowly walking, so yeah, no, I'll be
I have to get one thing. I'll be right back.
oh my god. But I didn't have the rent, so that's good.
Oh, dude, I'm so sorry.
It happens.
So this is gonna be like my numbers. This is gonna be number
There's nothing else I already want.
2 in the
I feel like you're
option.
not my favorite one.
What is your favorite one? You want to tell me about it?
It's career services and for you. Been there before. Got to get a job. I don't want a job though. I don't actually want it. I really want it.
What am I doing?
You're
Yeah,
like,
it's-
why do you want this job? And you're like, I don't. I just
It's
want
like
to
I
pay my
do.
bills.
Like, if I had
So
to
we
work.
are
Can you remind me what you last
I was a student services coordinator for the Division College of Art and Design.
heard nothing but great things about them
Yeah.
in bizarre land.
number
Everything's
2
backwards.
by
It's a scam.
Jennifer Waters.
100%
Therefore, I'm a-
Acrylic on
They don't
canvas.
care if you can do the assignment.
Opening bid
It's
$70.
across the street, Division College of Art and Design.
The
They're,
Empress.
Yeah, we hear much good about them. Vancouver, Mississauga, Calgary, any of
I don't know.
Oh, right.
Yeah, we set that up for the picture actually, because Kate looked at that.
Viviana, it's amazing how you can just start sketching so quickly.
You should look.
Do you see it in your mind already as you're doing it?
Well, as I had a couple of pictures earlier of just this trees in the snow. So now I'm just kind of trying to see if I can make it. Sometimes these change, right? I'll start a drawing and it just looks ridiculous. So I have to change it. But so I'm trying to see if I can make it look like there's like a little couple of cabins or a cabin here with like,
And it's
you
like
know,
a
some.
white pencil or something like
It's chalk marker. The reason I use chalk marker is because it disappears once I get the paint over it. It sort of vanishes, and it's nice because if I make mistakes, it's not forever. Like I used to sketch with pencil, and I find that pencil lines show up underneath your work, and it's sort of like it would make me stressed out that I couldn't hide them, especially if something changed in my painting, right?
right.
And so this
Fascinating.
helps me kind of just use what I want and then go back in and change it a bit if I want to, right?
Right. For
I
sure.
want some faded sort of mountains in the background here. I don't know. So I'll just paint like there's mountains back there, and eventually I'll paint them in. But I want lots of trees all along here.
Here, Jess has got, oh my gosh, this is a beautiful picture.
Which,
Wow.
oh gosh.
Oh, hey!
Wow.
Wow.
Leanne's joining us. So Leanne, look, Rich. She's on Keith Anderson's account. Say hi,
My dog
Leanne.
wants out.
Leanne.
Just a second here.
See my puffy face, Leanne.
We don't see it. We don't see it at all.
Good, that's good. I'm like trying to hide. Okay, so this is going to be number 6 in the auction.
Wow.
So this is by Stephen Strain. It's oil on canvas, the Flamenco Dancer.
Yeah, totally. I was going to say Spanish just from the flower in that. Wow, that's incredible.
So beautiful.
Yeah.
I'm just telling Ryan that I get to surprise people.
So it's number 6 in the
I'm not
auction.
telling anyone. I'm just
My grandma died,
exists.
and it's great because I didn't know her, and I transitioned.
Oh,
So she doesn't know that I exist as.
And what's the starting bid?
$40.
So I'm really actually lucky.
Yeah.
That I meet her.
Does Stephen do these fresh every week?
yeah, that's my issue.
I
know.
think he works like he's painting all week, and he's a teacher and he teaches classes. So sometimes he'll be focusing on things in his classes, and I think like not all the time, but on some of them he was saying how he is like in his mindset like color theory and looking at certain ideas, so that's why he'll kind of be focusing on one particular like technique or something, because he'll be teaching that week about this one thing, and so that he kind of has that in his head, and then he works on that on his pieces for the
Right.
week. So
Incredible. I've never seen a face portrait done by him. It's really beautiful. I wonder if it's a real person or whether it's from his imagination,
yeah, that's a good question.
That's my goal.
right? That's the part of it too. Like I know some people just create out of their mind,
Yeah,
and other people literally have to look at something and duplicate it. So
have the source. Yeah, definitely.
beautiful. Hope that does well tonight.
Also, it is really hot in here.
Then we
Yeah,
got
we also turn the heat down.
Sorry, I'm just noticing everyone around me is as hot as it looks as
I'm
hot as
expecting
I
to take a
am.
mask off. That's the thing.
Yeah, I'm really disappointed.
Oh, yeah.
Everything else is fine.
You said it was unexpected, right?
Brad.
What's that, sorry?
He agrees with it.
Oh yes,
He's with
the
This
us.
ram.
Agrees with
Last
that.
week,
Mm.
and then he also dropped off this one tonight.
Wow.
So this is it's got like look at I'm just grabbing random numbers. This one's gonna be 21 in the auction, and I'll put it up on the event page. And this is gonna be 26.
Cool. Does he say what 26 is? Like, is it from a location of anywhere's?
No, it's just his signature on the back.
Wow.
Yeah, I wonder.
That's really cool.
Chelsea, do you know if Brad said anything about where this was from?
Remember the
I'm on
name of
the
the waterfall?
No, the water
I'm looking for
plant.
someone who does.
Yeah,
For the title, but you can't remember.
I'm
no.
looking for someone who
This
does-
is Mysterious Waterfall.
No doubt.
Can we make like scissors anywhere?
That's really cool. I love the colors in that.
Somewhere.
Probably around there.
It's like 1.5 bananas.
Different systems.
So this is opening at $20. This is acrylic on canvas, and so is this. This is acrylic on canvas as well. And this
What's the opening on that one?
this one's opening at $30. This is on canvas board, and this is on the stretched canvas.
Oh, nice.
So I'll put those up on the event page.
The great thing about the stretch canvas is when you want to hang it in your house, it's a little bit easier to put a nail in your wall.
Yeah.
Yeah, I find the other one's a little bit of a challenge unless you put it in a frame.
Yes. Yeah.
I had to go let my dog back in.
She's a happy
That's all I
camper.
do all day.
It's like having another child, Viviana. Come on.
It's like I'm at the whim of this like
Yeah.
notorious little dog.
That's right. Well, if you give her a little door, but then you can't, right? Then he'll just leave. and
Well, I
never
wish
come
I.
back.
Oh, I know. My best friend installed one in her house.
Mhm.
Oh, I'm so. There's days where I was like, oh, I should just knock my doors down and install one too. But apparently, I'm not allowed. I live in a co-op, so I'd probably be in big trouble.
Well, your renovations look so amazing.
Thank you. Oh, my floor
Beautiful.
looks just beautiful. I love my floor. It was a lot of work. My rear end was extremely sore from basically doing squats an entire 3 weekends in a row. Actually, by the third weekend, I was used to it.
Yeah, well, I'm sure you have a rock hard butt now. You learned it.
I know.
Well, and you know, it makes sense that an artist would have such a beautiful floor. Like, come on.
Well, everybody who's come in, even the maintenance manager here, he came in and he's like, "You really do know what you're doing, don't you?" And I said, "Well, I'm an artist. We tend to be pretty good at that stuff."
No doubt.
Yeah. So this is the next one is number 19 by Anne Christine. So this is an acrylic on canvas board. She was saying this is from Norway, a farm from Norway. So she was.
You're like, no.
Oh, that's cool.
And Christine's stuff is always so cool.
Yeah, I love the depth she gets.
I think that you're gonna get to 30.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And when you think about the trees and the mountains and all that, and you think, oh my gosh, doesn't matter if you go to Norway, Japan, Canmore,
Yeah.
right? Iceland. It all kind of has that look. It's
Yeah.
amazing.
Yeah, like really universally comforting.
Yeah.
I was thinking like
That's
5
pretty.
minutes.
This is
Yeah.
opening
Well,
$20.
I
Acrylic
was
on
thinking
canvas
50.
board too. This one's on canvas board.
I'm not even thinking about it.
I really love the mountain in the
Yeah.
background.
Can I tell you something though? At 50, you start thinking,
Hi, Damien.
It's really pretty.
you know?
Okay.
Cool. I love the stuff you're showing, Jess. I think it's going to be very interesting to see people's reactions tonight to stuff.
Ask them about how many birthdays.
Totally,
they've
yeah.
had,
There's really lovely.
or how many
Mhm.
Christmases. They honestly think they've had like 20 to 30 Christmases. Like, I don't know, like 20. I'm like, no, like, how many Christmases have you had?
That's a
You're
weird
12
question.
years old. You had,
I've never realized that's a really good question. Like how many
So
Christmases
number
have you had?
19.
Or how many do you have
by
left?
Auction
Yeah, like I
by
never thought of that.
Anne.
Like 1 a year, right? At least.
But sometimes Christmas doesn't feel like a
I'm a
Christmas.
divorced kid. I had double.
Opening
Oh, so you have
bid.
like a baby Christmas.
I mean,
Is it getting older?
I grew up in social services, so I guess I'm gonna take a few off because they don't exactly cater. No, if it was up to me, we didn't do that anymore.
Man,
Honestly,
it's so-
I
think
don't
birthdays-
celebrate.
I think birthdays are
Okay.
stupid and I hate them and I think they should stop. And I don't think I should be obligated to celebrate my family's birthdays. Thank you for listening.
You're not.
That sounds like Ryan. Is that Ryan you're saying?
Hi, Ryan.
Everyone's saying hi, Ryan.
Is that Ryan? We can hear you and they hate birthdays.
I'm the birthday Grinch. I'm the worst.
You know, I don't hate birthdays, but I have like this aversion to remembering anybody's birthday.
I don't have an aversion. If it wasn't for Facebook, I'd forget. But I'm always happy to
Oh,
wish
me,
someone a happy
yeah.
birthday.
Yeah.
Well, Viviana, that explains why you didn't know that today was special.
I know, right?
Is today your birthday?
No, I just said that to scare you.
Oh, oh shit.
I get you?
Oh gosh, and I fell for it too.
Oh, cool. Whose are these?
I'm
love the
not. I
vibrancy.
missed something, but I'm going to show you guys the next one.
Oh,
Is
nice.
the next one. Oh,
It's from the skateboarder, right?
it's a diptych. Yeah. So it's from Hey Alan. It is.
Are you
from
okay?
Corey. I not really. No. This is
It's okay. It's
Uh,
okay. Sometimes doing this is okay.
exactly.
Ooh.
So this is it's going to be a set. So I'll show you the first piece. So this is it's by Corey Milner, and he dropped these off just earlier today. So this is number 31 in the auction, and it's called "The Sky Is Your Passport."
Oh, love it.
No, thank you.
Oh man, that's so cool. Way to go, Corey.
I don't have
And to recognize someone's art from their style, right? That's when you know you've
That's when
kind
you
of
know you've
arrived.
exactly.
Yeah. I mean, I think that's the beauty of Rumble House is going there and playing with art and trying to figure out your style. And then when you hit it, then whenever you hold it up, people go, "That's Corey's piece."
Yeah, exactly.
You know,
I
That's
knew
really neat.
I'd gotten to that point when Rich was at his dentist office and he sent me a picture from his dentist chair, and it was my artwork in her.
Totally.
Now that is cool too.
Yeah,
Oh,
it
that's
was
really
so
nice.
cool.
What's the starting bid on these pieces, Jess?
They are I think $40 for both of them.
Right. Wow. I want to put a bid on right now.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Post. So for number 31, it's currently at $40 for these two lovely pieces. I love, like you said, you can really see that like the cellular nature of what he was doing on the skateboards.
Yep, and the colors too. I love that.
The radiating rainbows.
Yeah, beautiful.
Actually, we have a few really beautiful. Actually, they're all beautifully colored, but there's some really. I'm going to show you Theo's next with like just gorgeous colors.
Yeah, sometimes I think the camera doesn't always do the colors justice. If I
Yeah.
look at my iPhone, sometimes I'll see a closer to the palette of the colors.
Right. Yeah.
But still,
Often, yeah, it doesn't pick up on a lot of the pinks and reds and oranges
I don't know. No, I don't see it, but I did it first.
and the richness either.
Mhm. Yeah, and the depth. I get what you mean. Sometimes the depth
Yeah.
doesn't come through.
No, exactly.
Very curious.
And these are on pine cradles, so they're on really nice.
Oh, wonderful.
Hey,
Yes.
put this in your face.
Thank you.
Is that a pizza I see before me?
Ooh,
Thank you, Galen.
I should have stayed longer. I could have had more than just soup.
I also lowered my voice in that
I don't know who invented pizza, but like any kind of other sort of carbohydrate with a little bit of protein and fat. So we could be talking about donuts,
Yeah.
panic,
Right?
and or pizza. It makes me want to take out my piece of pizza and start eating it in solidarity with Jess.
Right.
Yeah, it's like my piece. It's like you see
I
it, you want to do
appreciate
it. Beauty. I love pizza. Can't go wrong.
I know, hey.
Yeah, can't go wrong with that. Although I was chatting with someone, Viviana, about dogs, and they actually have a cleaning nature. So your kitchen is always clean because your dog is always cleaning the floor.
Oh, I know, it's lovely.
You find Roxy doing that, right? You drop something, you
Oh,
don't
yeah,
have to worry
she-
about it.
She loves the baby around because for a while there was no baby. And so it was like no scraps were being thrown at her. This
Yeah.
baby loves to share. Once she's done, she starts going, at Roxy, calling her over.
Wonderful. That's awesome.
I
Roxy's like,
I'm like,
hello.
stop calling my dog over. She's eating your food. Nope, that's what she loves. And she just giggles. It's so cute.
So funny. Yeah, I know. Dogs are great cleaners. I was reading a little article about that. They're neat freaks. Dogs as neat freaks,
Yes.
believe it or not.
Yeah, it's interesting. Yeah, she never leaves anything behind.
I mean, I like them.
We'll put this one in.
Ooh,
So
Not really.
that
Deanna dropped
I only want to be in one.
off a few pieces today, and this is a
What are
print.
we?
Who is this?
This is by Viviana.
I was gonna say this
Me.
looks like Viviana's.
Yeah,
Viviana, someone's copying you.
this is called Symphony of Colors. It's Moraine Lake. And so, Viviana, do you want to talk a little bit about the
Sure.
Rachel Notley's?
So
Yes.
I'm in a show hosted by Rachel Notley. It's called The Art of the Unknown, or Art from the Unknown, and it is online, obviously, because of COVID. And there's 300 artists actually participating, but of course you all vote for me, right? As they're each of us got like some paintings that they picked out of what we sent in, and it's a virtual gallery. You can go on and take a look. And this one that you're holding is a print of one of the paintings I entered that is in the show. Now this painting, actually, it's 36 by 48, and I actually donated it to my son's school band program last year, and somebody won it, and so it was never sold. So the prints are of a painting that was never available for sale. So it's really cool to get prints done of it and for it to be on the show.
Nice.
So they're not huge prints, they're just on paper. But yeah, that is Moraine Lake, and that is one of my favorite places in all of Canada. You guys all know why. I'm sure everybody's been to Moraine Lake at some point, right?
I saw it just this summer. Did you sign your print? Are your prints
I
signed?
did sign the back of it. It's not numbered because I don't know if I'm going to make more of them or not.
What's the
It
starting
could
bid
become
on
a very
that one?
popular one, right? And I don't want to limit myself. However, it is signed, and the name is written back there too.
And what's the starting
So, pardon?
bid? The starting bid?
I don't know. She was gonna. I told Jess to
I
decide.
was thinking
It's an 8 by 10.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to the fourth day where I'm not going to be so like
$20 opening bid.
the creating. is
Sure.
Cool.
There you
That
go.
sounds fair.
all that's online.
Wonderful. So this is number 11 in the auction. Opening $20 bidding.
No, the goal is just to get
The lovely print of Moraine Lake by Viviana Pacheco.
I probably will not work on never showing again, but I will. I don't like to be all.
Yeah, it was really cool to find out about this. You guys know Curtis. So Curtis is the one who shared a link with us on Facebook, and I went on there, and that's how I entered. He shared that information about a week or two before the closing date,
Can you pass me a
and so it was because of him that I entered it, actually.
So Viviana, am I allowed to put your I think you had sent me the Instagram link to it.
Yeah, but I think below it, if you want, I can send you the direct link to my
Yeah.
one,
Please do.
and
Yeah.
then you can post it if you want to share it. That would be wonderful,
Yeah,
actually.
I think that'd be fun. You can send it to me
Yeah.
on Messenger, then later I'll put it up.
Yeah, sounds good. Yeah, it's on for a couple of weeks, so it's good if we share it as much as possible. The more people that get to know about it, the bigger it grows each year, right?
Yep, for
Plus,
sure.
it's 300 artists. I saw some of the art, and I'm almost like intimidated by what some of those people are doing. It's just incredible.
Well, Rumble's all about introducing people to artists, so
Yes,
this way, too,
and
you
I think
can
it's
see other
amazing
people's
that
art.
that she's hosting this for us. At
looks like
no
another
cost to
familiar
us.
piece.
We didn't get charged for being on the show.
That's really nice.
It is.
Okay.
And here's another one. So Viviana dropped off a few today, so I'll put a couple in tonight. So this is number 15 in the auction. Lovely pair of shoes.
Oh,
This
my
reminds me
shoe
of
collection.
Briggerington, that new series, Briggerington,
Oh
Yeah.
yes, Bridget. That's inspired by
right?
all the shoes that I have that I've painted are inspired by that show.
Oh,
Because
cool.
oh my gosh, the clothes on that show and the shoes and the
You know
hair.
what? I know the editor who just finished cutting season 2.
Ooh,
Just finished
really?
it about 2 weeks ago. Yep, I was texting her and she was telling me about that. Briggerington season 2. So as soon as
And the
yeah.
costumes are probably going to be even better.
Mhm.
So
We
I
all know
can't-
Downton Abbey taught us a lot about the strength of costume drama.
totally.
Yeah. I know that there
the
was a big
colors.
deal about it. People were like, "It's not accurate," and it's not supposed to be accurate.
It's beautiful. Yeah.
There's a black guy who's a prince on there. Come on,
That's right, and the,
the queen,
is
right?
black.
The queen is not white.
Yeah. Thank
So
you, Shonda
yeah.
Rhimes, for creating an entire.
I love that. She's
New
very
world.
inclusive.
New world. That's right. That looks really. And are those are those like rhinestones on there, the speckles, or are they just the
Polka dots.
paint?
They're just
Polka dots.
I just painted them on. It's all painting.
Yeah.
But it's deceitfully cool, hey?
Yeah, it does have a feel of having a bit of a texture to it for sure.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Opening bid on this one?
$30.
Sure. Like I said, it's you decide. No, it's out of my hands. I've always liked it better that way.
Yeah.
Have I? I don't think I think maybe one time I answered to price one, but
I don't know.
to be honest,
I don't know. You know,
It's a great
just
size. That's a
easier.
great size made painting as well.
yeah, it's really
Yeah.
It's on
10
a
by
nice-
10, right? Is that a 10 by 10? I think.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep, those are 10 by 10. That's like your duckies.
Oh, yes.
Hi, how are you?
It's on the same type of board, actually.
I just randomly.
Oh, awesome. Yes.
But these ones are not resined, right? They're without resin.
No, they're not. I want to resin, but you should see my basement right now.
Hello.
Hey.
Hello.
This is
I
Ryan.
lost my job a month ago.
Hello.
Sounds like
Employment
Ryan.
insurance hasn't gotten back to me, so you should buy this piece. And also check the art circle on Instagram and buy those pieces too, and fund me while I find my new job. I love you and good night.
Beautiful. Tell us about this. Move back a little bit. Tell us about your piece.
Thank you so much for asking. I was 17 when I did this, and I had just started working with acrylics on my own. It's pure acrylic paint. There's no white that I used. I just stacked layers and layers of paint to give an oil effect instead of using oil. And then I let it sit in my closet for many years until I realized somebody might want to buy it.
Is it a pill?
There you go.
It is. It's a happy pill.
It's a pill, right? Yeah.
12 by 16. Start bids at $15.
Very nice.
I love
Thank you for offering that.
Hey.
People could use a happy pill right now.
Yeah.
Well, I was
Right?
actually talking to somebody that was just sort of saying, like, everyone is also feeling, I don't know if it's just a new kind of exhaustion, another level of exhaustion. You know,
Wow.
and everybody is talking about being sort of tired and sort of burned out, and
Mhm.
yet and my whole thing is like, that's normal. Trust me, the more you talk about it, the more other people will chime in and agree with you. Then you don't have to feel so alone, and you don't have to feel so different, because we're all
Mhm.
going through it. Ooh,
Here's
this is
another
Theo.
happy pill.
Awesome. It's like a lotus with a happy face.
Wow.
A lotus.
That's cute.
I don't have my glasses on
Oh my
either.
gosh,
Everyone-
that's really fun.
I love
I like that too. Yeah.
It is wonderful. So this is called Sun Drawing number 1, Cheshire Sun number 3.
Ah, love it.
So it is from January 96 to May 96 by Theo Nelson.
Wait, what day was it?
Just go
It-
back a little
It
bit.
was painted between January
There we go.
96 and May 96.
Oh my god, it's older than I am.
Makes you want to smile just looking at it.
Oh my god,
So this is number 21 in the auction.
Yeah, and then I got this.
Love it.
Yeah, yeah. So I didn't like.
And there's the earth. You can see the earth too.
Totally, the mountains are, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. It's like the sun and earth, and then there's this like sunflower lotus sort of shape and looks like a compass as well.
And also cute little happy guys floating around.
Yes. And mountains outside. See, I was looking at the earth in the center,
Right. Oh, yeah.
right? Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. And then it has the mountains.
Yeah.
And then it's like energy.
Exactly.
And
Right?
then there's molecules floating around. And then there's even, look, this is like a little land, like a prairie landscape.
Yes, that's right. I bet each little piece as you turn it, right?
Yeah.
Yes. Love it.
Yeah, look.
That is
another
so, look at
little-
that.
Yep.
Oh my God, I think the bidding's going to go crazy on this one. Oh, look at the skies.
That's like today, hey? The beautiful
Yeah.
purples in the sky today.
That's a Viviana sky right there. Wonderful. That's really, really cool.
Yeah.
What's the opening bid on that one?
This is $35 opening bid. And so it's on really nice illustration, a watercolor board, pressed, cold pressed. Really nice sturdy board it's on.
I'm going to have to put a bid on that right off the bat too.
Right? Like, look at, so I love, again, his like the subtle use of the watercolor and then the really brash, like the matte acrylic and ink.
We literally live a block away from each other. We figured it out, and
It's really lovely. So you want to put an opening bid of 35?
Yeah, 35.
There, I
for
think
sure.
that's the one.
And I was like, that's my house.
Let's see.
Yeah. It was 2206. Yeah, like literally, like there's a touch is creepy. When I walked by your place, and they not on purpose. I'm going to.
Wow, Viviana, your stuff is coming together so quickly. The tree in the foreground and then everything in the background. That's really neat.
It's in my head sometimes what I sort of want, and so
Yeah, I felt
I try and make it happen.
walking by, and I just like.
Occasionally I fail, so.
And I saw
But now it's just deciding what my sky should look like, and I'll probably work my way down,
no.
where I can find some balance in all the colors too, right? Like I like to sort of sometimes do the sky and I want to say reflect the same sort of shades or the same weight of the colors down here at the bottom. And it's sort of my thirds, right? Like the rule of thirds, where a third of the painting is the middle ground, the background, and then the foreground. So the big tree is the foreground right here. So yeah.
So your thirds are
you know.
more vertical than horizontal?
Yeah, so this is my, well, this is my third, right? Like the third of the background, or the third of the middle ground, I guess, is where I think everything is
See,
happening.
Viviana, you're doing double thirds. You didn't even know it.
So if you're looking at it this way too, right?
Oh,
So, but yeah, just when it comes together, I like it to be balanced. Occasionally I look at it and I'm not happy with where it all sits. So I'll have to add more background or something. But this one, I think it'll be okay.
I think so.
I think it
Jen's
should be
holding
good.
up. Oh my gosh.
So this is
What?
Heather Trotter
Oh,
actually stopped by last night, and so she has just been working so hard. They've been moving out to BC, and she said she was back just kind of doing another move, kind of, and so she dropped off a few things. And this is The Sweet Sweet Fox by Heather Trotter. It's acrylic on MDF and it's ready to hang. It has a nice hook on the back. It's opening dollars is $50.
I have the winking fox from her collection, so
Oh yeah.
That's really fun.
Just getting some sun, that little thing.
Yeah. Wow.
So
That's really cute.
it's number 22 in the auction. I know.
Some more really cool colors.
Heather Trotter. So she's been moving out to BC, but she was in town doing another run back.
Moving out to the motherland, hey?
I know. I'm amazed that people can afford to move in that direction.
Yeah.
I know the current atmosphere here might be challenging, but I just thought some of the fiscal challenges out west might tilt it a
Right.
bit. Yeah,
And then they're mad that I don't like it.
especially in the film industry, it's very expensive to live and work. A lot of people work to live when they go in that direction.
I think it's more grown up to
Yeah.
But they don't.
I moved from there
So yeah, flavors.
30
Oh.
years ago, 28 years ago or
Do
something
you
like that.
regret moving, or are you happy that you moved?
Well,
Sorry.
occasionally I regret moving. It was Nelson.
Oh, right. Yes. Okay. I hear you.
So there's times where I'm like, huh, I could have just lived happily as a homeless person over there.
No, you would have bought out there something, and then you would have been sitting on it, and then
And
That's
right now been rich or not.
and it's not about being rich. I mean, I have a house myself that I'm lucky that I purchased, bought into 20 years ago, and only recently got a chance to pay it off. And I can say that, it's kind of timing is everything.
Yeah.
Oh, let's see what Jen's going to hold up next.
Okay.
Yes. Yeah.
All right. So this is it's a photo triptych by Wes Rath. So Wes has been with us for the long time. He works from his house. He paints and he is a photographer. And so he came by. Sorry, I'm gonna see if I can hold this better. He came by this weekend to drop off work. He said he's working up. Just I don't know. Everyone's kind of going through their own stuff, and he's like, I want to come work with you guys. He's kind of building up to that. So it was really nice to talk to Wes. And he dropped off. He's like, I'm gonna start with my photography. He said it's harder to let go of the paintings. He said 'cause he's been working on paintings, and so he was excited to show. He dropped off 3 different pieces, and they're all framed so differently and really thoughtfully. And so I wanted to start with this triptych. So it's a graffiti triptych. There are 2 pieces from Vancouver and 1 from Calgary. I'll maybe show them separately. So
For my inability to see the truth.
and then he was laughing because for my inability to see the truth takes insight.
Right. And are these photographs of things that he'd seen in the neighborhood?
Yeah, they're photographs of spaces. I don't know which one is from Calgary.
I think the first one that you showed is Calgary.
Yeah,
It looks very familiar, actually.
that is cool.
This is
Yeah, this
Sellout.
one. And then he sell out. Yeah, so he's like, it was kind of like found poetry too. He was
Yeah.
talking about the words that you can see in the imagery, and depending on how you hang them, it'll be a little different poem on your wall as well.
And this is all photographs.
Yeah, these are framed photographs. Yeah. Actually, Chris Boyd worked like that. Hey, Rich, she took pictures of graffiti all around, and was always looking at the poetry that she found in all of the pieces.
Beautiful. Really, really unique.
I love the windows with the framing. The dropped frame is really perfect for these images.
So they're small, kind of like
Yeah,
6 by,
5 by 7, I think.
right.
Not 4 by 6, but I think 5 by 7. 3 of them.
And they're all together?
Yeah, opening $30 for the 3.
Cool.
Hi, Chris.
That's a great deal. So I think Viviana's the one with the hair dryer on.
Oh no, this is
No.
Rich.
No,
No.
it might not be a hair dryer either. Oh, I couldn't
My
see
hair
what you
is
were holding,
dry.
Viviana. No, I always saw was that thing that was in front of the camera on your sides. I thought, oh my God, it was moving like you were, you were drying something.
Oh. No, I think it's me just using my paintbrush quickly.
Yeah,
Yeah. Wow.
When I'm feeling a sky, I gotta lay it down or else it, like it disappears in my head.
Yeah, it's like the real sky, just the wind blows it over and that's it.
Yeah, and then it's gone. And then I was like, what was I doing over
Yeah,
here? Why did I
exactly.
put that color down?
I would love to see an Alzheimer's person paint.
Right?
Yeah, and see if she goes like, what was I doing? Or what am I doing now? What was I creating? And it's okay, I'm just gonna do what I'm
Oh,
seeing
Wes.
right now.
Wes is here with us. He's saying, yeah, the first one was one from Calgary and the other 2 are from Vancouver.
Yeah, yeah. See,
Michelle got it.
it looked familiar. Like I wanted to say First Street between 10th and 12th or something like that.
Oh,
That's so cool.
You can have like a scavenger hunt of back alley scenes when you buy these pieces.
Yeah, well, it's tough to know if stuff still exists.
Oh, that's true. It's ever evolving.
Yeah.
Actually, there's an artist, Melanie Figueroa. She always paints stuff from around Calgary. And there's been a couple of times where she's named the street, and I just happen to be walking past it. So I go and I look and I try and look up her stuff on Instagram to match it up. It's kind of fun and exciting to do that, actually.
Well, yeah, it's
But
kind of
yeah,
like
her paintings are
Pokemon
always
Go,
just
except Art Go.
right. But
Yeah.
yeah, and her art is always just like scenes from like back alleys and garbage cans, and and it's
Yeah.
so cool. Yeah.
There's all kinds of really cool street art in Calgary, for sure.
Mm-hmm.
So Matthias dropped off these lovely pieces last week, so I put them up earlier. This is a really beautifully frosted glass. So he was saying sorry. He was saying that it would be really nice for like a potted plant. He was mentioning that the inability to get it clean ever if you're using it as a glass because it's sandblasted, so there's the texture always in the glass. So he was suggesting probably a potted plant or even just like if you like use it to put like a pencil holder or a toothbrush holder or something.
You know what I want to say? Or a bunch of frosted roses.
Oh my gosh, yes.
Those glass frosted roses.
Michelle, you're in prime.
I know. I'm like, what's the opening bid on that?
So it is number 32 in the auction, and I think we're starting it at. Ooh, maybe I should hold off on saying until he comes here because I think there's either 30 or 20. Oh, but yes.
How tall is it? How tall is the
hand tall?
Like so, maybe 5 inches.
Opening 30 or 20? It's your cup. Sorry. 20? Yeah. Thanks, Matthias. I didn't mean to yell at you from across there.
I do. I need to yell at you.
20, damn it, 20!
I love yelling.
Opening at 20.
Very nice.
Sorry. All of a sudden, 20 people.
That sky's really coming along, Viviana. I don't even know how you decide on the colors for it.
So I tried to think of how it sort of goes from, like when you look at the sky outside, like the shades that you get as the sky, as you look up towards the sky. And sometimes it lightens up and then it's dark up above in a sunrise, in a sunset. So I sort of think of that when I'm doing it, but I probably should look at a picture and see if it's accurate.
No.
But I don't know. I have fun with the colors, and even if it's not what a real sunset would look like, I think it turns. I don't know. That's pretty.
It's beautiful.
I like pretty stuff.
Yeah.
Well, I have a few of your greeneries, one hanging in my bathroom and one hanging in my office. So I look at your skies quite often.
Oh, is it some of the what do you call it? The
It's
grain
not part of-
elevators?
It's not part of your grain elevator tall series. It's the wider one.
Okay, okay. Nice.
20, I think the 24-inch ones versus the not the
Oh, it's
18
okay.
by-
Yes, I remember. They
you
were the
did-
ones from the Under 100, the Christmas show. I'm pretty sure.
You did
around
me a
that
favor
time.
and you renamed one of them. Ooh, here's another.
That's
beautiful piece of
right.
glass.
That's right. That's a lovely one, actually.
So this is another piece by Matthias. Oh, actually, you can see. Can you see the
Yeah,
letter?
you can see love in there. I
Nice.
think it looks like love. Yeah.
Yeah. Is it backwards or is it the right way?
No, it's the right way.
Oh wow.
Yeah. The L is on the left, LOVE, so you can read it straight across.
Perfect. So he has these are glass stamps that he had from his dad.
Yeah, you can turn around and like throw all your butt from it.
So
Except not.
yeah, it's really beautiful. Just to feel like just
Yeah.
the tactile quality of it is really lovely.
Great paperweight too.
Yeah, and like on the back too, because it's like poured and then squished. Like the ripples of the glass. It's really wonderful. Just like really satisfying piece all around.
People don't realize how difficult it is to work in glass.
Yeah, you really I don't know, you only really have that one shot, right?
Yeah, exactly.
So this one was opening at 20 as well.
Very nice. Very pretty.
Number 13 in the
Same.
auction.
The place goes pair, and there hasn't been anything that I feel like urgency process. Yet you
Let's see if I can take a
literally
picture of the
anything.
word.
It could be like a $40 courtesy process.
Well, the word is part of the concept for sure.
The passes that they give you, like if your movie stops working or whatever.
Oh, yeah.
So,
Because I worked there for so long,
number
I've got connections.
13.
That's some really great pieces this week, Jess.
Friends who
Yeah,
just give
it's
me
lovely.
free movies, and I'm like, thank you, this is great. But now there's nothing out, like that I want to see. 'Cause I don't see any action movies. I don't watch horror movies. I don't watch what's out in October, November.
I'm trying to be a little bit more loose with my interpretation of stuff. And I don't know yet that I'm great at it, but I'm having fun,
Good. That's all that matters.
I fucking
right?
I mean, she's a legend.
Okay.
She's a legend. I can't blame you. She's
August of
great.
Sag, Kathy. Oh, that's good. So good. I love a good drama, like a real life kind of thing that's sad and evokes feelings.
Oh, well,
Okay, now this one.
Emoji movie, saw that to me.
This piece you've put up a few times, and it's so beautiful, and I'm amazed that it still hasn't sold.
Yeah,
This piece.
trying really hard.
Yeah,
You've been trying. Yeah.
the wheelbarrow flowers. It's
Maybe-
such a great piece.
maybe its person just hasn't been online yet.
Maybe. Every time I see it, I'm always amazed that people are not bidding on it. Part of me goes, next time if no one bids on it, Jess, you have to take the wrapper off of it or something. I don't understand why people
Yeah,
are
is
not
that-
going for it. Because the frame is incredible, the art is incredible.
Yeah.
It's beautifully put together, and it's an original painting, isn't it?
Yeah, it's an original watercolor. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just amazed. It's absolutely ready to go
Because I don't know who else is going for this.
for someone's wall.
Totally. Yeah, so it's opening bid is $50 for this lovely framed watercolor.
Yeah, I was gonna say it looks like it was-
Especially going into the winter, like we were saying, having a little bit of spring on your wall.
Absolutely, and even as a gift, like
Totally.
completely framed, original piece
Oh,
of
yeah.
art.
Yeah, nice wire already.
Yeah, like I am going to have to mention Christmas gifts this time tonight. I am.
Yeah, it's time to start, hey?
Seriously. Yeah, kind of, because it's nothing for people to spend $50 or, on a piece of original art. It's nothing.
And then also she has a really nice little write-up here. So this is by Sandra Heavens. Sandra's love of art, where old meets new, meeting friends along the way, making the art journey is a must to share. Sandra has been painting for 8 years, beginning in acrylics, then exploring oils, and finally finding her passion in watercolors and pastels. Visual learning is the key to her journey in the arts. Sandra has the philosophy that you are never too old to learn and continues to build on her skills by attending classes, workshops, and demonstrations. She receives and gives encouragement to friends in the art community and shares her love of art with everyone she meets. And that is very true. Sandra is very supportive and so positive all the time.
Yeah. And look at within the picture, the little pair of boots, those boots that you would wear if you're going to go into the garden.
Yeah.
Like the detail is really, really quite something.
That's true. Yeah.
The
So that,
weirdest thing just happened. Oh,
What?
sorry. Go ahead.
oh, that's okay.
Well, the piano cover came off the piano. I'm sitting here. The piano teacher's not here yet. I was just thinking David has piano in a bit, and I hear this noise, and I look over, and the piano cover's coming off the piano.
And it's in Roxy's mouth.
No, where is Roxy's? Not even in the living room. I don't even. I've lost the dog.
I thought she'd be getting up on the bench there and getting ready for piano lesson.
I forgot that.
Right? She almost could be. She's so demanding.
An original composition by Roxy.
Oh, it's okay. Thanks. Veer dropped this off. Should we just leave it out or put it here and we can give it away to people? Just candy. Yeah? Yeah, cool.
Eric, do you want some?
And you took enough? Yeah? Okay. We'll give it away. Yeah. Thank you, Eric, for your help. Thank you.
Thanks for everything.
Why does that have to be perfect?
It doesn't. I probably won't even save the live.
Okay.
You gotta get two?
So number 16.
Oh, no, but I'm also like, see ya.
It's watercolor.
It's to protect your brain, that's the only one you got. Actually,
like this?
I've got two, one's in my stomach. Just kidding, but also not.
Opening
Oh,
book,
right.
$50. Okay.
See ya.
Amazing. Hopefully you'll find a buyer tonight.
So Ryan, how much weed do you smoke?
Oh God, I smoked too much weed.
Like a chimney?
Like
Forest fire.
like vaping
Oh,
all
somebody did a Van Gogh.
once at lunch. Again at the end of the day.
What?
A bunch of
Hold on, There's
probably
lots
go
of
through
things
like 3
happening here.
cartridges of
So they're-
oil per week.
Yeah.
At the least. So yeah, it got pretty expensive. But
Yeah.
I'm actually already feeling better. Like 2 days after like weaning off, I'm already starting to notice like
Oh, you can breathe.
I'm like,
Oh, there's me again.
my cough. Yeah, my cough. Like I don't have a gross weed cough. What about you?
Well, I was
so
like an ounce in a.
Oh, Kelly's next creation.
I
yeah.
think I was like.
So this is number 23. So we're gonna try this one more time. This is Saz the Tiger. It's got a cute little goatee inspired by Rich. This is
Cute.
cool sunglasses, and
Nails.
he's got handmade with glow-in-the-dark polymer clay nails. So you can play the jazz piano very well.
Nice.
Yeah. Opening is $65.
If I had some there, I would.
Very nice.
Did you see how much stuff Kelly sold at the
I was just like
Screen Fest?
unhappy for a long time.
Just
Yeah.
crazy.
Hope it went awesome,
Maybe,
Kelly.
Yeah, I think it did for her. It was awesome to see that
That's
many
awesome.
gone.
So
Yeah.
we're talking about her audience for her art and the uniqueness of her art. It's not for everybody.
No,
they
but
really
and I was
understand it.
explaining to her too that it's a niche market, right?
Mhm.
Yeah.
And that's okay, but as long as you can find that the people that want it, then it's excellent,
Yeah.
right? But yeah, that was kind of exciting to see.
Until I get money. Until I can afford to start again.
Until you sell your painting.
Probably I might get jobbed on the on Friday.
All right, so that's number 23 in the auction.
What were you doing?
I was a student, like a sort of counselor, resource referral person for a college just across the street, a big like. I like it. I like it because the community is just like the people who work there.
That's when you got hired.
Yeah. Luckily. Yeah, it was a really awful place, but I'm looking at working for them now.
Oh, fair enough.
Yeah, they're my alumni.
Scissors? Do you know where my good scissors are? Not your good scissors, but scissors.
Your nice green ones,
I couldn't find any in the back either.
Huh.
They seem to be missing.
maybe in your.
It's okay, I don't know.
You got something?
All right. So next one is World on Fire.
So how are you?
Andrew, I feel this.
Reached by your sober conversation.
Are you?
Like 535 days sober.
Oh, wow. Congratulations. That's like
2 years, 3 years?
Almost.
wow.
So
That weed was not my deal.
No?
Not really.
number 14 is by Andrew Farley.
Multiple bottles
And
of
so
wine.
this is a mixed media piece called World on Fire.
Over quarantine, I had to.
That's really cool.
I had to drink alcohol because like I'll just.
Same.
I love these abstract paintings where you can see so much in it.
Quarantine started, I was like, well, I'm alone and I'm bored. And I made the decision right then and there, like,
Yeah.
I'm not gonna drink alone. I'm not gonna drink alone.
World on Fire.
Even for me, it was- And I noticed this when I quit smoking when I was younger. I smoked a lot of
Yeah, that's really cool.
issues and it's
Yeah.
gone.
Huh.
It's just gone. 100%. And I always thought I drank because I couldn't shut my brain off.
Very nice.
So opening is $20 for this diptych.
So,
I got into like being really regimented with going to sleep, going to bed at 9 o'clock every day, and
Running.
running and
Yeah, listen.
just like that helped me fall asleep. Like, because I have a racing brain and
yeah,
All
I
the
don't have
thoughts.
an issue with all that.
You're gonna get no patient.
Oh, Kelly wrote that she wished she had sold more at Screamfest.
The
You know,
planet.
it's really interesting though, but I don't know how long.
Is that that idea like
It's been 6
no
months.
matter how successful, it's like you wouldn't want to do like a little more, a little beyond it? 'Cause
Hmm.
Oh, sorry, she said, I wish I had sold more. I wasn't sure if she meant she had more to sell or
Oh, yeah,
she
yeah.
had,
I started
wish I had sold more.
about 6 months time, but your brain starts to go, okay, the toxins are gone, you're healed enough. You can
That's
handle
funny,
this.
because that's when they
You
say
can
that.
start handling this.
I think it's just exciting for somebody to buy your art,
Yeah.
And
not just put money behind it, but then display it or, you know,
Right?
relate to it and enjoy it. That's,
I gotta get off this.
You put this in my garbage.
yes.
that's the value of it for sure. I did have more.
Get at the same time. It's almost
Yeah,
like
it's tough to know. Hey, Kelly, it's just,
go through some stuff, so if I felt like, okay,
it's like you go into any kind of venue and you see stuff. It's hard to know what's going to make somebody actually go into actually buying it, as opposed to just looking at it or taking a picture of it with their phone, right?
Hmm.
And then walking away thinking, well, I don't need the painting. I've got a picture of it.
that means you're
Yeah, I know, right? Some of these, for sure, so even some of the art that Jess is sewing up is, you would think it's like lost,
Yeah,
That's when they say,
sitting there waiting for people
so our,
to discover it and want it.
To fall in love with it. Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah, like anything.
Not that I know.
At least we
There's
love
been
it.
lots
That's
of
the
times where
point.
I've put
Driving.
pictures up of my art, but it's never the completely finished picture that I send privately or, you know,
Nice to
a lot
see.
of times because people steal those.
Well, we have two
Just
stories.
feel what your originals.
and a third
Yeah,
story.
or like pictures, if they're really good quality pictures. I've had friends had them stolen and show up and printed as pillowcases in China.
I
You know,
see.
things like that. So I try never to put super high quality pictures online of any of my work.
Right.
this is unintentional, but the pictures I put up on the event page, you can't reproduce those ones.
Nobody's gonna want those, hey?
You're
I hear you though. Thank you for doing that for us.
He
Even
keeps
if you
adding to
didn't need
this
to.
piece, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. All the new yellow bits, I think. I love it when the bears show up. He has a thing for bears too, actually.
And and actually, they were saying the other day that all of the bears have like their name, and they have backstory. So like, so every single one we've seen by Alvin is a piece about like one of these bears, like not just the image of a bear, but like a personality of. I don't know how to explain it.
Yeah. It's like he's telling a story through the art of these characters.
Yeah.
Broke for life. Wow. And because he also has that crown too that's related to the bears.
I know.
Right? And we were talking about that purple background.
It kept getting better.
That's really interesting. Such an interesting piece.
I've been breaking this for years.
And the sun, the koi. And look, I think did Amanda work on the koi fish? Remember they did that collaboration?
Yes.
I was literally, I think I would say,
I'm gonna head back outside because
Wow.
I'm waiting for my friend Jenny.
The faces down below. Wow.
I'd say,
So much
look,
going on. Oh yeah, there's a bear too.
Like silly updates and stuff, and because a friend of mine was like, stop counting. Like, no, I don't want to. Like, I'm not
why
there
stop?
yet. His thing was.
So this is number 36 in the auction. Auction.
$700.
I wish people, watch the 7 to 9 segment because you can really take your time to look at the art
I know.
Yeah.
and appreciate it.
I don't have 10 grand in my bank.
Yeah.
I don't know where that money was going.
Yeah.
Right? Sometimes I'm like, how do I manage?
Yeah, for sure, Kelly. Your bears are unique and different, and they're not about the picture per se, but they're 3D, really, right? Your art is very different. Plus, you always have the electronics going on.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah, you and Alvin kind of doing some kind of collaboration. He has a dark approach to the bears as well. I'm sure he's playing around with the kind of like fairy tale element of bears, right? Cuddly and going to bed with, like happy thoughts and all that. And then there's life, the bear life.
Have you been since the pandemic?
Everybody's working through stuff. That's what I think too about art. It's an expression, but it's also, as you're doing it, you're all processing emotions and you're processing feelings and you're processing like things you can't talk about but are in your mind, in your head.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, for Alvin. Mixed media. Okay. Opening bid.
Are you laughing at me? Oh my God. It is my job.
I've been helping years, and this is my first one.
I'm so sorry. And the point of the button is that if you come back, you just show us the button and then you don't have to. Yeah. And there's just put your name on it.
36. Sorry, I'm spacing out. 36 by Alvin. Mixed media on canvas. Opening bid. Isn't that cool? Opening bid. Usually makes it $20.
I'm not even asking for yours. But I will get you a button.
Okay.
And
Wonderful.
take it to this, we'll put your name on it. If you remember. If you come back.
Oi, oi.
How are you doing?
Alright.
What do you got flower for?
Well, I was bringing it to Jessica.
That's so cute. I want to steal it, but I won't. Look at the flower
Where's
you
my
got.
flower?
I got another one.
I'm just kidding.
Hi, nice to see you.
It's a real one, too.
It's real. Thank you, Emily. It's so nice.
I got to witness somebody bringing someone flowers today. I haven't seen that.
Aw, so beautiful. So soft too, hey?
I thought you were like,
Real flowers are so soft.
oh, not there. It's West Heat.
Oh no.
Sorry, I'm just like enjoying this. That's very nice.
Beautiful.
What was the best part of your day?
That's right. You're gonna have to use Matthias's vase.
Right? I was like thinking about it.
Yeah. Yeah.
There's like a box of glass over here.
Oh,
Yeah.
do you want us? Here.
I'll put it around. Kind of heavy.
Kind of the same.
That is the sound of a box being dragged across the floor. If you've never heard it before, that's what it sounds like.
So if I ever play that radio game,
First thing is cool. So the ray gun.
That's right.
Whoa! It's a glass love ray gun.
Wow. Yeah, sideways. There you go.
And then there's a heart
It's kind of like
imprint
this
on the
crazy
back.
drawing.
Oh, there you go.
And the sights. I got you in my sight.
What the? That's amazing.
What is that?
It's a ray gun of love and glass.
It's a ray gun of love and glass.
But it doesn't stand on its edge, right? Like as though it was a vase or anything. It doesn't stand, right?
Right? It doesn't stand. You could
Yeah.
have you could put it on a gun holder.
Yeah, or some kind of a.
bolster?
Oh, you could Matthias
Yeah.
by Matthias.
Wow, that's really fun.
He makes amazing glass.
It looks like the mouth of a
The
fish.
starting bid would be like $100.
$100? $100 for the ray gun.
Let's see.
Ray gun of what?
That is
Ray gun of
nice.
flowers.
Reagan
It's a
gun of love.
The ray gun of love shoots love.
That was his nickname, Ronald Reagan.
Pew 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 pew.
Naked ray gun.
Naked ray gun.
Naked ray gun. I love nonsense.
It's bigger than it looks on the screen.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, there we go.
There.
Maybe put your hand up like this.
Yeah.
Why did that sound like something somebody else would say?
No. It's a clean show.
Okay.
Okay. Now. Okay.
That is really cool.
Wait, then say hi from here. You good? Okay.
So, ray
Well,
gun.
it's nice to see you.
100.
How am I going to photograph this well enough to give this justice?
You have to hold it by your, how they do that thing where it's kind of like the James Bond where the gun kind of goes across the face.
And then do like a selfie with it?
Yeah. But just close up so you don't have to feel like it's your face per se.
Right. I'm really bad at
What time is it?
Like
Is it almost
007.
time?
It is 8:23. There is a time where
Oh.
we kind of do a transition. So
Maybe
just
she's doing
time
it
to
for
get that up.
8:30.
Goodbye from the Rumble family.
Da-da-doo.
RUMBLEHOUSE Rumble House.
Rumble House.
Rumble House.
Rumble House.
Writing down the broadcast Rumble House.
Da-da-da-da.
No?
what?
Okay,
I'm
fine.
so art. I'm like,
You got me singing.
We're back to not being shutting down.
Whose is it?
Chancho, but he came by and then he didn't pick it up, and
Have it as
then
a gift. You need it as a gift, don't you?
see, flower for a
There
flower.
you go.
Well, wait till you see what I got in my car.
Now we're all ready to sing when the time comes, Jess.
Right now we're ready.
RUMBLE.
Put it in the car before everybody wants a gift.
Friend! Start the car! Start the car!
I love that commercial.
Start the car!
I actually hate that commercial.
Really?
Yeah.
It reminds me of my mom.
Should be start the art.
Yeah.
Start the art.
What was that?
Do you know what's about?
I still do that when I get a good deal somewhere.
That came in and said hi, and then they just going outside
It's funny how those
very often.
little sayings get into the brain so fast, hey?
Yeah, and they stay forever.
Ask for the text.
And you tell two friends, and you tell two friends, and so on.
I know.
Right?
Friends.
Or can you hear me now? Can you hear me now?
That's right. Show me the beef.
I don't know what
Show me the art. Show me
Remember?
the art.
I'm trying to think.
No, I don't.
What does he do? Does he paint or buy?
He's only been here once before. Just by.
Doug.
Yeah.
Doug's back. I don't know. Doug back?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
I'll still ask though.
Yeah, no, he's okay.
Sometimes your friends aren't easy to ask though.
Really?
Yeah.
That's hard. Also, what do you think? Are they like?
Why do you
Sometimes,
need to-
Viviana, I wish the camera was
You
closer
make
to
faces.
your art.
Do you want to see it just before I shut down? I'm sure the
Yeah, a
piano
little bit
teacher's like
closer.
standing outside or something soon.
Yeah. Yeah, I wouldn't mind seeing it because your screen is small, you know? It's just like
Not just the government.
1/10 of the screen.
I did hit 3 buttons. There's no complaints.
Yeah.
Look at that sky. Look at that. Whoa.
Abstract glass sculpture.
So
I just love that
Gonna
you-
harmonize
I don't know
on
what you
available.
can see all there, but
Yeah, just
Start
I
singing.
can't see it, but I know it's incredible.
I wonder if I take the light away a little bit.
like, the lot of cloud
Can you see it better like that?
Pretty decently. Oh, Jess is holding up this really cool thing.
For her whole life, she sang. But my sister and I, and probably I
It
was
is
just
like
doing what my
spindly
sister did, 'cause my
tip.
sister's the lead.
Yes.
Down
Oh my
to
gosh.
bulbous
We're
bulb.
not singing.
Yes.
Because she'd kind of walk around the shopping mall, pumping out Tom Jones at the top of her lungs,
Oh, nice.
right? So we didn't know any better.
All
so
right.
Thank you for showing, Viviana. That was
I
really
should probably
cool.
run though, because piano's coming. Oh, you're welcome. You're welcome.
That's very
I'll
cool.
post pictures eventually when I'm not
Sent in the mail.
banned from Facebook.
she's like, "You want to go, huh?"
For being a good girl that you are.
Yeah. One
And
of
Jess, that piece is incredible.
I love the milky
Wow.
and the translucent.
All right. Bye, everyone.
Bye.
Hello.
Love you.
Have a good night.
You too. How do I get out of this now?
You
Just
cannot
leave the show.
get out.
Click leave the show. There's an X.
You want it?
Yeah, and she's freaking harmonizing.
red X.
And I'm like, no,
The
it's not
circle with the X.
It's not supposed to sound good, Jess.
What?
We're just talking about how your voice sounds really great, and sometimes we just want to hear Bob Dylan be shitty, okay?
Okay, okay. Sometimes.
She knows this. Because sometimes she'll sing along.
Does that piece have a name, Jess? That sculpture?
I think we'll learn more about it when we're in the auction, but
Yeah, that's really cool.
Yeah.
Hard to do.
Well, I blame your sister.
Yeah.
for-
I don't even know how he would attach it all.
cool, yeah.
Yeah, she should have known better.
How many people are at Rumble House right now?
All
The
the
next to
people.
9.
There's
Fair
maybe
warning, and about 15
like
minutes,
10
you're going
or
to
15.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. How am I going to get a picture of this now?
No, you're fine.
15 minutes is all-
I know, top down, on the ground, who knows?
Oh, yeah, I'll take a few shots and then I'll put them all up.
Very cool, that's cool. And maybe the size of it too. Looks like
Yeah.
it's like 1.5 feet or something.
Yeah, I'm going to take it on my knee.
Can't stay here.
It's like a fish.
I got a whole city.
Yeah, with the googly eyes.
Yeah.
Like 10,000 leagues under the
Under
sea
the
type of
sea.
thing.
All right. So this is number 38. Oh my gosh.
No.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Number 38 by Matthias
On camera.
Martinez. Abstract. Thank you.
That's going to Dr. J.
Okay. Yeah.
What is this?
I have to ask Matthias
Stealing stuff.
what his opening bid is for that. Nope, didn't.
Oh, that's a dangerous game.
Is it?
It could have.
Oh!
You were lucky.
And what's in it?
Just water.
There's oil.
Oh my goodness. Okay, I'm gonna show Dusty's. I'm gonna put Wonderland up here.
Mm.
So
Right.
this is number 27 in the auction.
Yes.
Yeah.
I have a blanket stashed around here somewhere. That's not where I remember it.
Blanket.
Kind of dirty.
I got it. And other things.
Are you leaving already?
No, I'm not.
Oh, okay.
Here, Rich.
Thank you, Brian.
So, number 27.
I finished my other one. By finished, I mean I still have the page.
Opening bid is $80
I
for
hate
this
starting a new
opening.
one.
What's the opening bid?
$80.
$80.
Yeah. So we're talking about the bright neon lights against that dark brick
If I
background.
had money, I would also be doing it.
God, right.
Yeah, and how it looks like a neon sign for sure.
Yeah.
Maybe don't leave it here yet because I will bid on it.
Number 27.
Okay.
That one looks like, price it out.
Okay, I have a problem.
Yeah.
No, it's okay.
There's a lot of coats on the other in the studio.
Did I scare Kelly away from talking at all tonight? I just wanted her to rest her voice.
All of them.
No, she's typing some messages within the chat and stuff.
So when I come on, we miss her.
Oh, that's cool too.
Thank you. That one took me hours.
I see.
Okay, can you take these? This.
Sorry, the light. I like that.
The last.
Number 27 by Dusty Gomery.
Oh, wow.
Acrylic
Like that you.
on canvas.
Thank you.
Opening bid $80.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Exactly.
So you
I do
play
the
a
same
song
thing.
over and over again, and then
I just paint just whatever comes out. This is an older one. You can tell that I've got the medicine stitch because the squares you can see. And there's paint.
Yeah.
But on this one you can see less through there.
Mm.
I've just been doing squares for many years.
me too.
I love squares.
I do circles.
Okay, Jeff.
I've been working on circles.
Nothing.
Yes.
Circles are hard to make down.
I don't have to be around if you're. I don't know. I definitely.
I love your little meters.
Should we
What?
should we
Can
call
we
it?
take a break? We'll take a break now, Jess?
Yeah, I think so. There are more glass pieces and stuff, but RUMBLEHUSE. We'll
From my house.
clock